Yo, what is up, everybody? Chilling today, man. I'm loving this Sunday. I'm gonna quote my mother on this one. My mother is a strong woman. She owns several antique businesses. She's 75 years old. She works 7 freaking days a week. It's where I get my work ethic from. My work DNA comes from my mom. You know, growing up, like right now, my mom, she'll just tell you to shove it up your ass if she don't like you. And growing up, that was my mom's, she drilled that in my head. You know what she used to tell me? My mom used to say, when the day comes that somebody tells you to go screw yourself right in front of you, like they don't say it behind their back. They walk right up to you and tell you to go screw yourself. My mom said, make sure that dude becomes your best friend. Make sure you keep that person close to you, because that's the person that will always be straight with you. You know what I'm saying? That person throughout your life isn't going to tell you what you want to hear. They're going to tell you what you need to hear. And those are the people you need in your life. You see, right now I can make the skies rumble and the earth shakes, and I can hype. But if I do that and it costs you several $100,000, are you going to love me at the end of the day, or are you going to hate me? Or I could tell you straight up that this might be what you need to look into. Hate me right now, but it's going to save you a couple $100,000 in the end. You're probably going to love me. And that's all I'm telling you guys to do right now with AMC. Let me explain it to you like this. I don't care if you sub, unsub, doesn't matter to me. That's not what I'm in this game for. I'm going to explain it to you like this. Saturday Night Live, Dogecoin. I'm up $1 million, over $1 million. My brother's up $2 million. I'm seeing everybody. There's Dogecoin millionaires everywhere. All these Dogecoin millionaires on YouTube right now. We're everywhere. I'm getting sick of that Dogecoin millionaire crap, by the way. Let's go back to Saturday Night Live. I'm up $1 million freaking dollars. I'm doing backflips. Saturday Night Live hits. Now look where I'm at. I didn't sell. I held. I am now down over $500,000. I lost $500,000. If I had to do it over again, let's go back to Saturday Night Live. I'm up over $1 million. Would I sell knowing what I know now? You're damn right I'd sell. Any one of you right now that's got Dogecoin that is saying to yourself, I wouldn't sell. I'm in it for Doge. I'm in it for Doge too. You're damn straight I'm in it for Doge. But do you realize if we all would have sold, she would have tanked to the 30, we all could have got back in. I could have tripled my position. I could have got back in and put all that money back into Doge, but look how much more Dogecoin I would have right now if I'd have sold it 77 and got back in at $30. If any of you are saying that you wouldn't have done that knowing what you know now, you're a liar. Unfreaking sub my channel. You are a liar. So that's all I'm telling you right now. You know, this dude, the ape guy, Apefather, I think he's going by now. I like him. I like him. Look, if I was in Jersey, I used to live in New York. I'd bounce over to Jersey and hang out with this guy. We'd get along. I'm Italian. He's Italian. We're both from the hood in New York, Jersey. I have nothing bad to say about him. Let's disagree. That's awesome because it gets people thinking. You see what I'm saying? It's got you thinking. That I'm working for the hedge funds right now. But you know what? You need to think, because what do you do with 300 million shares that are unaccounted for? That's what I'm trying to put in y'all's head. You got 500 million float. You got 90 that are shorted that are going to go ahead and, of course, margin call. Let's round that up to 100 million. Let's say there's another 100 million in synthetic shares. That leaves you with a 300 million float. How do you get buying pressure at that price? But also, when it does go to $1,000, do you realize how many retail investors now you're pushing out? Because it's at a buying cost that a lot of people can't afford. Right now, they can afford it. Right now, there is buying pressure because you can get in cheap. It's all on the cheap, baby. Get it in for $49 because you could turn that thing into $10,000, $1,000. I'm saying as she climbs and she goes higher and higher and higher, you push out more retail investors because they can't afford it. Think about it. So now how do you start covering 300 million shares that are still in the float that you have to create a supply and demand? You have to shorten the supply to create a higher demand to set price. That's what happened with Volkswagen, is you pulled the supply out. Now there's all this demand, but there's no supply. Therefore, you set price, $1,000. How do you do that with AMC? I want answers. I don't want hype. Don't kiss my ass. Tell me straight. I don't want fake friends. I don't want fake answers. I don't want hype. I don't want BS. And if you tell me that there's going to be an extra 300 million synthetic shares, so you're telling me almost all of AMC right now is synthetic. The entire float is synthetic. Then you're dreaming, man. You're just a damn fool buying in. You're going to lose your money. That's all I'm saying, man. If you had a plan right now to sell at $500, you do realize it's going to dip all the way back down to about $250. At the 500, it's going to dip to $250. Why don't you buy back in at $250? Then it's probably going to go to $7. You sell at $7, she's going to dip back down to $5. You buy back in at $5. Then it's going to go to $1,000. You sell at $1,000, it dips back down to $7. You buy back in at $7. And if it's going to keep going, let it keep going. Look how much money you just freaking made. You know, I'm a businessman for a reason. I'm 30 years now successful. I'm a freaking millionaire in the real world. In the real world. Not in this fake bullshit market to where everybody, you know, I was a millionaire today, but now I'm gone. It's all gone because I didn't freaking pull my money out. Yeah, I'm that troubled that I should have pulled money out months ago. But I have a plan, and I have a smart plan for AMC. I'm not married to AMC. I love my Dogecoin. I'm married to Doge. A lot of you people do the same thing with Doge. You hype Doge up like it's going to be $100. There's way too much supply for Doge to ever get to $100. So what I'm saying is there's way too much supply for AMC to ever get to $100,000. But if there's things we don't know with these synthetic shorts, they could get us to 1,000, 1,500 to 2,000. Prepare for it. Play it smart. Turn that $1,000 share into $100,000 by selling off, buying back in, selling off, buying back in, selling off, buying back in. Ladder up. Ladder up, and just in case it doesn't hit $1,000, $100,000, you could ladder it up to $100,000 by constantly chipping away at it. All right? So that's it. As far as the Apefather goes, I'm good. I'm on a diet right now, but I'm going to head down. Look, you know where we need to go? Brooklyn, baby, DeFara's. We need to go see Dom and DeFara's. That's a cheat meal on me, baby. Love y'all. Have an awesome afternoon. Doge Warrior to the moon. Shabooom. Peace.